everyone and welcome to a new video. Today we are going to play Decathlon number 6, Alchemy Best of 1. And for this one we got a really cool deck that I absolutely love. I was playing this deck because there is going to be the qualifier weekend next week as well. So this is the deck I'm most satisfied with in Alchemy right now. It's Jund Titan. We have 4 assembled parts to bring back some creatures, so we are trying to reanimate our big stuff, which is the Hourglass Coven and Titan of Industry. So these 2 cards are absolutely bonkers, but we are playing a lot of other strong cards. So we are playing Cut Down and Line Up the Shot for the 1 mana slot besides Assemble the Parts. Line Up the Shot is just a super versatile card. Is so good against any sort of flyer that we might have a little bit of trouble dealing with because we got pretty much no flyers and we only got Titan with reach. And it also gets to destroy all sorts of wacky stuff Anvil is trying to pull with the Sanguine Brushstrokes and the Anvils itself. So this card is great. And if you don't have any use for Plummet or Neutralize, you can just cycle it for 1 mana. So really good card, and it gets even better because we are playing Jarsyl. So Jarsyl gets to flash back pretty much a spell, and it starts with a 1 mana cost, then a 2, then a 3. So Line Up the Shot is just another really great addition to have with Jarsyl. Speaking of Jarsyl, we're also playing a new card from Alchemy Brothers War, which is Crucias, another really fantastic 3 mana 3/3. This one allows us to discard a card and choose if we want to seek a card that costs more or less than the one we discarded. And we make a treasure just as an added bonus. So we get to discard our cards with Crucias and then assemble them back, like if we get to discard these big guys, or we just get to seek some actual good cards in the late game. If we are running low on Steam, we can discard lands to actually draw some actual spells, stuff like that. So the card is absolutely crazy. Then we also get to play Fable of the Mirror Breaker, which by this time we already know this card is broken and that it does way much more than it should do for just 3 mana. Molten Impact, another alchemy card which is absolutely busted, really good with Jarsyl once again, and just really good overall. There's most of the time it's going to be a 2-for-1 for 2 mana, which is absolutely crazy. Well, another alchemy addition from Brothers War, it's Perilous Iteration. So this card sixes a card with mana value 2 or less, and another one with mana value 3 or more. And we discard them at the beginning of our next turn's end step. So it works well, like we can even cast this on turn 2, because sometimes we get a land and like one of these big guys, and on the following turn we get to play the land, and we get to discard these guys so that we can later assemble them. So it's just another great card. In the late game, if we actually iteration some cards that we can't play and we already have Crucias out, we can discard them for value. The deck really works well together. We also have a one-off Sheoldred because, well, it's just a good overall addition, just having 1 Sheoldred to stop like the aggro matchups. And it's also the only 4-drop that we get to flashback with Jarsyl if it ever gets to Intensity 4. And, you know, Sheoldred is a good card. It's not a bad card, so we are running a one-off because we had an extra slot in our deck. For the mana base, it's pretty simple. We got a bunch of Jund dual lands, we got a mountain and a swamp, and we are playing 3 Forsaken Crossroads because we don't want too many tap lands when we are in the play. We don't play the full 4, but the mana base is really consistent, never had any problems with it. So I'll see you guys in the Decathlon games in just a second, guys. Let's go. And our first opponent today is Mr. Deathsnow, and he's got the cool Naya avatar guy. So this hand seems pretty decent. Got a couple cards to cycle, we got good mana. Let's see. Ooh, opponent's playing Jundies as well. It's kind of cool. Let's just pass. I'm just gonna cycle my line up the shot here. And we got a Jarsyl. That's pretty cool. So I suppose we can just go Jarsyl and draw another card with lineup. That seems pretty decent. Next turn we can do Perilous Iteration twice, if Jarsyl does not die. We already have 3 Hourglass Covens, which is less than ideal. We don't really want to have 3 of those in our hand, but I think we're still fine here. So opponent's thinking a lot this time. Seems like they got some choices to make and they just decide to pass the turn. And we draw Fable. So you might just Fable instead of using Iteration, actually. And we can play our Forsaken Crossroads that comes in tapped. And I think we'll choose green for the triple green on Titan. Well, there's a Titan. Do we want to keep this? I think we can keep this because we're going to discard 2 cards next turn to the Fable. So we can discard Titan in Hourglass Coven. Opponent's gonna kill the Jarsyl, that's fine. And our opponent's got their own Crucias, okay. And the Bushwhack, interesting. I was considering attacking there anyway with the token, just to have enough mana for the first Hourglass Coven. Now we can't do that. We can play a Sheoldred, or we can play a Molten Impact. I think we need to kill this. There's no way. So we should play this first. I shouldn't have played my land, but it's okay. Okay, everything worked out. We killed that. Now we just pass and then we assemble back a Titan. Next turn. So looking good. I wonder if the opponent is playing something like Invoke Despair, or if they gone with the route of the Titans as well. Let them discard. They discard a Fable and look for something that costs even more than 3. So we could actually reanimate the Jarsyl because it kills the Crucias again with the Molten Impact. Could that ever be the right play? No, right? We gotta bring back the Titan. There's no way. Especially when we got the Kiki Jiki flips. Like, gotta bring this back. And we can make a 4/4 and put a shield counter on Kiki Jiki. Okay. So opponent's got a Crucias, but we also have a lot of value on board right now. So they also need some removal spells to deal with what we are doing. And they do have a Molten Impact. Wow, is this like a mirror match? It definitely seems like it. It's not card for card because we're not playing Go for the Throat and Bushwhack. But the decks are super similar so far. So they got the mill. Oh, they got double mill. That's really scary. The mill is super strong. Cut down doesn't kill anything, which is less than ideal. So we got drains. Scries don't do much. I mean, they do because it's on our upkeep, but I think we're gonna go with lose 3 life unless they sack a non-land permanent. I know they have treasure, but still. Should we just go with drains? Yeah, let's go drain. And then we can go double drain. Okay, double drain is pressure. And I suppose we attack with this. we're fine trading with any of their cards, and we need to pressure their life total because they're trying to pressure our library by milling us. Okay, so we're pretty much dead in like 3 turns because they mill 10 cards every turn. So we gotta be faster than them right now. Opponent's got a Duress that takes away our cut down. That wasn't really doing anything anyway. I suppose next turn we just play a Sheoldred so that we have triple drain every turn. Triple drain for 2, so that's 6 damage every turn. That's a lot. Oh my god, okay. This is a little scary. The opponent can find some more mill and put the clock like up to 2 turns. Oh my god. They got triple mill. That's like really, really bad. Okay, so at least we can kill one of those. Let's think about this. We only have 6 mana. I would like to copy one of these. Not sure if we can though. I think we need to kill one of these milling ags with impact, and then we have to choose between playing a Sheoldred or copying one of these covens. I suppose we could start just by attacking with our 4/4 again, because this is always going to happen. Okay, so I suppose we get rid of the Scry instead of the Crucias here. The Scry is probably more powerful now that they got no cards in hand. And then we get to kill one of these. And we get to play Sheoldred. Okay. So right now we are winning the race against the mill. Okay, they didn't draw anything good, which is good for us. So now we drain them again. There we go. We got there, guys. Let's go. First win against the mirror match. Easy clappers. Let's go. Move on to game 2 with the first win under our belt. Feels good, man. And our next opponent is Mr. Long Zhu with the cool avatar from Nicol Bolas. And we only got black and red mana, so no green for us. But I mean, to be honest, if we had like these 6 cards without Perilous Iteration, I would keep. So there's no point in mulliganing to 6. We're just gonna keep this and hope to find some green mana eventually. I mean, we can get treasures from Crucias too, so this is definitely okay. Opponent's playing some soldiers, it seems. Okay, we're just gonna cut down this Thalia right away. See you later. Thank you for showing up. And we keep on drawing some Rakdos lands. I suppose we just discard one of those. Okay, that's fine-ish. that is okay. We do have the removal for it. So we're looking good here. Actually, maybe we should do Perilous Iteration first. That seems fine. Shouldn't have played the land there. Oh, okay, this is even better. Now we can kill that. And I think I'm gonna discard a Coven to get a Titan. And then we can assemble it back. Okay. That's fine. We can kill that with our Assemble or the Talia. So I suppose we do it now so that we don't waste our treasure here and just kill the Arbin. Okay, Jarsyl is definitely worth it. So we can cut this down. And I suppose the opponent's really close to giving up at this point. Okay, now we got the Titan to assemble as well. GG's. John Valley for the win. Let's go. Our opponent didn't stand a chance that game. It was absolutely crazy. Their aggro deck did 0 damage to us. Wow. What a good show for our deck there. And now it's Mr. Dane with the Oracle avatar. Everyone's rocking some cool avatars today. Whoa. We got a poker in hand. 4 assembles. 2 lands and a Jarsyl. I suppose we can't keep this, actually, unfortunately. Even if we are on the draw. Yeah, I don't think we can keep this. I suppose this is better. Still get rid of 1 assemble. And now we got triple Coven. All these draws are being a little ridiculous, but let's see if we can work with them. And opponent seems to be playing some Anvil. So that's a little bit scary. Let's see if they have the Fable. They do. So opponent's got the absolute perfect draw. And we have a really bad draw so far, to be honest. We are missing on lands. We are drawing like triple 6-drops. So this is absolutely ridiculous so far. Wow, the opponent's hand is so good, they don't even have to discard anything with Reflection or Fable. It's crazy. Would you guys have kept that first hand with the 4 assemble from parts? I don't think that was a keep, right? So opponent didn't have enough mana for Sheoldred, it seems. Okay. Oh my dear God. I think we have to draw a card here because we can't keep missing our land drops. And I suppose we just kill the token. And we still miss our land drop, okay. Okay, deck. I mean, if you could please stop trolling us, that would be nice. I mean, hopefully we get a land out of this iteration if we don't draw it naturally next turn. Oh god, more Fables. Okay. That's all they can do. Now we can cut that down. Come on, deck, just give us a land so that we may... Oh my god. If this doesn't get a land, I'm just gonna concede. Okay. I'm out. Thank you so much, deck. Oof. And we did. Okay, so Phantom something. And yeah, this hand is pretty good, so we're gonna keep it. And we're just gonna play the Tri-land here. Opponent's playing some green-white. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's life gain or something. So we can just cut that down before it gets any value. Okay, it's definitely Naya life gain. Okay, maybe not. I think we need to kill this. That's just Crucias. Now I get to discard our Coven, grab a Titan. And now we can assemble it back. Qatar, that's fine. Unfortunately, we're going to waste this ping, but it is what it is. So we can go with Drain and Drain. Double Drain seems good. And I suppose we can also Iteration. Okay, we're gonna be able to play the Titan or the Iteration. So I suppose we play the Titan and just let the Iteration discard itself. Opponent gets rid of the token, that's fine. They want to trade their cards, I'm down. And if they don't, we get value, so looking good for us. So 4/4 shields. I don't even know. I guess we shield our Titan. The thing is, their removal is exile based, it seems, so the shield probably doesn't do much. Okay, that's all fine. He starts crying there. So this is lethal. They have to start jumping. And it seems like we're looking great here. Not sure if the opponent can come back from these, but they need to deal with one of the hacks at least because they drained them for 2. But the opponent can go up to 6. Okay. Now they go down to 2. So now if we attack with everything, what happens? They die? Because this is a 7/7 with trample, so they can't chump it. They got a double block with the big ones. Yep. I mean, they're dead like this. Okay. Nice. Easy games. Opponent missed some lands too, but that was definitely good for us. Oh, damn. Oh. Chair is being too bouncy. And we are 3-1 after that one super disappointing loss from never getting the third land. And we move on against Mr. Calamite, rocking the cool Elspeth avatar. And I love this hand. Having a turn 3 Fable is exactly where we want to be. Let's see if this resolves. Okay, it does. That's perfect. I wonder what the opponent's playing. Being on banned, it seems might just be blue-white control with some tri-lands to cycle eventually. It seems like it. So right now we are able to bring back a Titan if this resolves. It's a pretty good turn 4 for us. So the opponent's thinking really hard about this one. The cutdowns are probably going to be really bad in this matchup. So hopefully we can find a way to cycle those as well. We do have a lot of ways, being other Fables or Crucias. Okay, so opponent uses contingency, that's fine. And now I just got pass, unfortunately. Maybe we should have discarded like one Titan and one cut down. Maybe that was a little better. Because now our hand is absolutely atrocious against blue-white control. Even though we have a lot of mana. See, now if we had a Titan in hand, we could just cast it. Okay, iteration is good. Okay. That's actually pretty good for us as well. At least it gives us another draw. Sunset. They don't draw a card with this, okay. They only get tokens in life. Another assemble. We could try to assemble again. Doesn't seem too bad. Let's try to do it one more time. Okay, this time it does resolve. So we make this and a shield. That's fine. So the opponent might have a farewell or something. But if they're using a farewell and just like a bunch of tokens, I think we're fine with that too. Another Revelry, that's fine. Okay, let's start with this, see what we get. And then we might start using some cut downs to actually get some damage in. Okay. Should we just Molten Impact? Or play the Coven? I think we're gonna Molten Impact this to actually pressure them. Because now they have to choose between removing the shield counter and still taking 7, or actually soaking up more damage. Okay. So it seems like they're not super interested in removing the shield counter right now. Which makes me believe that their board wipe is Farewell, and not something like Depopulate or something like that. So the opponent's got 6 mana. They decided to scry and kept the card on top. Yeah, there's the Farewell. But we did keep the Hourglass Coven into our hand, so now we still have pressure. And we can go with the mill and the mill. So that's a lot of pressure. Now we can go this on black to scry. Don't want another land, please. And once again, we just have a bunch of removal in hand, which is not where we want to be. But at least we got pressure on board. Okay, discover the formula is a little bit scary. Okay. Wandering Emperor. Divine Purge, okay. Another iteration, that's so good. And I suppose we just do it again. And now we play Jarsyl. Okay, so we still have a lot of gas. I mean, we got one more Jarsyl. And a lot of removal if the opponent ever plays something. Farewell again. Oof, and we don't get to draw, which is really annoying. It is what it is, though. That's a good one. Ooh, the discard is not bad. And then we could go for the mill again. Opponent's down to 29 cards. Let's go with the scry then. Fortunately, we're gonna have to discard the Jarsyl and the Molten Impact, but it's okay. Just gotta hope the opponent does not have the third Farewell. Fragment Reality, the one that discards. Okay. Okay, Fable is fine. Get to at least cycle some of these. I suppose we still attack them. If they have the Wandering Emperor, they have the Wandering Emperor. There's nothing we can do about that. That is fine. Let's see if they have a counter spell as well. They do. Now we just killed that. Unfortunately, we don't have much going on right now. We are still winning, but by very... Oh my god, the third cut down. That's definitely not where we want to be. Drawing the third cut down is really sad. What? We just milled a bunch of cards and find no Kalims, and out of nowhere the opponent just has all the Kalims in the world in their hands? Come on. Stop playing with me.
The duel doesn't mean we have to be overly serious. Lighten up.
Okay, they draw a card. That's an interesting line there. Oh my god, come on, deck.
Who taught you your manners?
Come on, deck.
Nobody knows the past better than me.
Okay, we got Crucias. Crucias is good. So I suppose we start by going into combat. Opponent tries to tap that. And we just cut this down while killing the Teferi as well. In response to the draw.
I lost the battle, not the war.
Ooh. It's kind of cute. That we got them to use the Teferi's contingency on cut down. We do have to deal with that Kalim though. Wait, what? Does... Oh, the Fable also costs more. Okay. Just gonna play another one of these. Oh my god. Mill and mill. That's perfect. And should we play the land? Probably not, right? Even though I'm gonna discard the cut down. No, actually, let's discard the land. What a grind match versus blue-white control. So at least now if the opponent wants to... Okay. We get a free Jarsyl. It's an interesting one. And now they purge. Oh my god. Okay. That is so disgusting. Bonus down to 15 cards. So I guess you gotta try to play these mill cards. Not sure if we'll get there on time though, because we're down to 9. We need to find a Titan, I think. Oh my god. We still have 3 Titans in our deck. I can't believe this. We're actually gonna die to the stupid Kalem. Oh, you have to be kidding to me right now. We didn't drew a Titan there. When we discarded the Fable, we could only draw a Coven, which was a one-off, or 3 Titans that we still had in the deck, and we somehow drew the Coven. So we gotta cycle into a Titan. That's our last hope. Assemble also doesn't work. There's no Titan in our graveyard. So I suppose we're just dead here. So close. What a crazy game. Goodness gracious. They were dead multiple ways on the following turn. Ah, so sad. Oh man, I can't believe we lost this game. What a close game that was. Absolutely crazy. I love to play that game. Wow. What a good match. Unfortunately, we couldn't come out on top, but it was still really, really good. So hopefully we can get the final 4 wins to make this Decathlon first try. I suppose this is fine. Crystal Grotto. So the opponent, I'm going to take a wild guess and say the opponent's playing some goblins. Big spender. Okay, maybe it's just mono red. Oh my, just give me another removal spell. Just give me a cut down. Okay, that also works. It's fine. So we just Molten Impact this. Kill that as well. Ambergris. Sure. So we just really want to draw. Fuck. Just really want to draw any spell that we can actually cast. Okay, I suppose cut down is fine. Let's see if the opponent plays another creature so that we can get full value out of our Molten Impact. Okay. Kumano, sure. Okay, unfortunately we're gonna have to use it here. I don't think we can take 3 more damage. Yeah. So we can put this on. I mean green, we still need triple green because we don't have it for the Titan yet. Untap, play an Hourglass. Hopefully you can get, yeah, some drain. Yeah, double drain, that's perfect. Really, really good there. Opponent can kill 1. And they get an outcast, sure. Suppose we trade like this so that we can get 1 drain off. Now we can just assemble that again. Drain. And I suppose loses 3. Should we attack? Probably yes. Oh no. So that can bring back the Molten Impact, I guess, to kill the 4/4. No, they go with Blast to our face, it seems. So now we just really need to draw 1 land to play this Titan and we should be able to win the game. Okay, we don't even need the land. That was a weird attack. But I suppose we had 2 more drains on our upkeep, so yeah, we got the game pretty much locked up there. Whew, we survived the red onslaught. Now we can move on to a more peaceful match, hopefully. Mr. Flag is our next opponent. And our hand is looking really good. So we are definitely keeping this. And it's another mono red opponent. So I suppose we play Swamp Go to leave up the cut down. And hopefully we get to cut down whatever they play here. Okay, that's perfect. And a Swift Spear. I suppose we just kill the outcasts. At least for now. Do we play the tap land or do we play Iteration? Iteration could be good if we discard something big so that we can assemble it. Oh, but we can play Iteration anyway because we got the swamp off. So yeah, no, just gotta play that. We could never have green and red because we had a swamp turn 1. Okay, opponent's just playing 1-drop tribal, it seems. Now they might have something like a blast to play with fire. Certainly. Bottom, you love to see it. And now we can go Jarsyl and kill. I suppose we kill the Swift Spear. I'm definitely blocking. They want a 2-for-1 themselves here. I'm fine with that. Yep. That's perfect. So now we can Crucias. And we can scry with this, I suppose. Put it on green. Another iteration. I suppose we don't want that actually. And I think I'm just gonna discard this assemble. Next turn we can play the Coven. So I think we're looking good here again. So this is a play with fire? Okay. They just lost these 3 cards though. They kept it on top, okay. So we are down to 7. Okay. I think we're good here. Hopefully we can get some drains with the Coven. No drain, but we can kill the Phoenix chick and drain. Okay. That's good. And that's GG's. Easy game. Yep. Let's go. Apparently can pray really hard on mono red, which is good. So we are 5-2. We need 2 more wins. Yes. Okay. So 2 more wins and we're done. Hopefully we can get there. And this first try of ours, and next opponent, Mr. Zippix. 2 lands. We do have double Fable, and we are in a draw. So I think we keep this. We can hold on for a little bit with Cut Down and Molten Impact, and then we just need to draw land so that we can play some Fables and win the game. So I think this is looking good. Okay, that's not the draw we want. We definitely want a land. Mind Spike. So I suppose the opponent takes a Fable here. And we get a land. Shadowheart. So we're just gonna cut this down because we want to play the Fable next turn. Hopefully the opponent just plays another creature that dies to cut down. Okay. Okay, next turn we can play these 2. So we don't have to discard anything. So at least there's that. And now we can use our Crucias to discard the other Crucias. which we were going to discard anyway. And we can still use the Assemble to bring back the Hourglass Coven next turn. Sure.
Enough with the mysteries. I've come for answers. One of your friends has to leave.
We could also just play the Titan here, but I think we're gonna do this. It's gonna bring back the Hourglass. Mill and Scry 2. Scry 2 seems fine. Now I can play this untapped and kill the Liliana. So I suppose we go with green, 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 so we can go black. Untap, Molten Impact that. And I suppose we're looking really good here. Sheoldred is okay. Another Coven. Yeah, we keep that. We keep those. Can we even kill that? I don't think we can, right? So I'm just gonna play another one. And we can go with Mill and Drain. So the opponent needs a board wipe. And they don't have it. Or they do. That attack is a little sus. So I'm not gonna take it. If they have another Sheoldred, that's also fine. Oh, they don't. Okay, so they're dead in 3 turns. Don't have anything to Jarsyl back yet, which is unfortunate. The opponent has a Wandering Emperor. Sure.
Now you've done it. That's coming off. You are not much of a roadblock.
Okay, suppose we're looking good here.
Remember your training.
Actually, should we go like all face? No, right? We need to send Titan there. Seems fine. So the opponent's gonna take 7.
I'm never done for good.
That's fine. So this is a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure they can't survive this. Nice. Nice Sudoku opponent. GG's, GG's. Okay. So we got a pretty convincing win against Asper midrange, which is also one of the greatest decks in the format. So we are now into our final boss. We are 6-2. Let's go. Hopefully we can do this first try, because we already did the Decathlon number 5, like the draft one, on our first try with a 5-0. So now if we can go 7-2, we actually get to profit on some gold on these 2 Decathlons. And we are going to play against Mr. Kelonioidea. Alright, I'm not gonna try to read that actually. And we're gonna keep this. Seems fine. Okay. So I still have no idea what they're playing. Okay. So it can be Anvil or just Rakdos midrange. I'm actually just gonna draw a card with this because we need to hit some lands. Okay. So now we can Iteration. And then we can cut this down. Next turn we can play the Crucias. Fable, sure. Okay, and I think we have to discard one of our Titans there because, well, to turn on our Assembles. Okay, opponent's on some Anvil action there. And they do have the removal for Crucias, that's fine. Ooh, I like Jarsyl. I'm gonna play the Jarsyl. So you can just cut that down, play a land, pass the turn. Next turn, if we find an untapped land, we get to play a Titan. Opponent discards Crucia's land. Not sure what they're looking for. I suppose Sheoldred's pretty decent. So now we can double Molten Impact this. And then we can attack, Iteration, kill the Fable, or the Reflection. Grab a land and pass. And next turn we can play the Titan. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna have this on 3, so we can bring back the Crucias. I suppose I'm actually gonna get a Neutralize this time to deal with the Reflection. Just gonna do it. I guess you go with 1/1. And, well, I mean, 1/1s for life. Grab a Crucias. Don't really want to attack. Also, don't really want to discard. And GG's! Let's go, guys! 7 wins on our first try. Let's go.